We are getting close. Reminds me of H&P Huntercombe here, yeah. You all right, mate? Prison?
Alright.
Prison here?
Where are you from?
I'm from Independent Media. Have a good day, yeah? So let's have a little look, guys. So this is Swaleside then, yeah. Right. So here's our little thing. So obviously they've gated it off here. But then the issue is there's the footpath, so we'll carry on. So we have maybe a prison officer here. I'm gonna add the history to this prison after this video, guys. This is literally on the spot doing, so my apologies for not giving you too much about the prison. Just my friend that was here and his individual story. But other than that, I'm not really giving you much per se about this prison. But we have an open door here, guys. You know the drill with the open door.
Yeah. You know you're not supposed to film about it, buddy.
It's okay. I've done plenty of these.
Right.
Are you a prison officer yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's not give orders unless you're going to answer a question, eh? That's my advice for you today.
Yeah. You know.
Well, don't give advice unless you're going to identify. There's your advice. Have a lovely day. So we're carrying there, guys. We had a prison officer trying to bark orders. As I said about the open door, they've shut it now. So you do have a lot of signage, guys, here saying about mobile phones. And you've got them literally on every plant pot, but there's still public access. So the issue they have is the public access route, and that's where they're not going to win here.
Excuse me, sir.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Before you bark orders, can you identify yourself, please?
Yeah, I am Senior Officer Isles. I work in the gate. I am the permanent gate officer.
Get a little bit of space. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, could I ask you to stop filming, please?
You can ask, and I will say, public land. I know you may have signed it here.
It's actually not public land. This is
Of course it is.
Prison Swaleside. and this
Prisons is public
MOJ's
services.
property.
You can ring the police,
Yeah.
and they will come. It'll waste your time.
Okay.
A man's filming. It's not illegal. Call them and you'll see. That's all I'm going to say to you. I'll
It's
be
not
very
a problem,
polite.
sir. I'm asking you very kindly anyway to stop filming.
I will
If you're refusing,
I will
that's
decline.
down to you.
I'm not refusing. I'll politely decline. Can I ask you a question while you're
Yeah,
here?
please go.
So this prison here, you've got obviously 3 on the land here, haven't you? You've got Stamford Hill, Swaleside, and there's another one up there. So you've got Stamford Hill, Swaleside, and what's the other one? Almley. Are you joined? So say like you'll start at Swaleside,
Right,
and you'll
we're
progress
all-
through,
We're all different jails.
because it's B category here, right?
Yeah, it is.
And obviously Stamford Hill's an
I'm
open
going to go back
prison.
in.
So what are you gonna?
I am going to ring the police.
That's fine. Have they told you then that a man's filming? You've got to ring the police.
Because you're not allowed to film.
Have you not had people here before?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
happened before.
And what happened?
We call the police.
Yeah, and then what happens?
They come down and speak to them.
There we go. Okay, so have a lovely day. Actually quite a polite, mild prison officer there, to be honest with you guys. I like their little sign here, but we've got a couple of prison officers here. So the police are coming, guys. We will wait. Obviously, we'll give them that respect. And we will go from there. But yeah, like, guys, do not feel fear. And this is what I say to other auditors. Do not feel fear of stepping on prison land. Just because they bark orders and tell you you can't, doesn't mean you can't. Public land, footprints up the floor. HMP is at Her Majesty's Prison. Well, His Majesty's Prison is going to be this year. Just because it has signs like this, yeah? Doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't override law. This is policy. Prison officers may have powers now to detain you like a PC, but I'm not getting detained. I was quite polite with him, and he obviously was saying he's calling the police, and obviously we will wait and give him that respect. But yeah, I've got to add stuff to this video, guys, so my apologies. So share, like, comment, subscribe. My biggest apologies for not giving you the history. This was on the spot, and yeah, quite a manky sign there, to be fair. This sign, obviously, guys, I'll show you every time, but there's no harm, is there? Let me slow it down this time. So have a read of that, guys. And do you see where it says about, where does it say? Mobile phones, right? So this is obviously when you bring it in there. So if you're going to visit your friend or a family member inside the prison, your property will be going in lockers, yeah? Now, I'm not in prison, I'm not visiting no one, I'm just filming. So my stuff doesn't need to be in lockers. And that's how that goes, so don't cross the line. I apologise guys if you can't see too much. Let's have a little walk around. Obviously the police are coming. And we have actually got 2 more prisons to film. So, and I will say, it's actually a very, very small, actually very, very small gate for a prison. Sorry about the wind guys, it's very windy. Please do not approach the gate until fully open. But yeah, so we'll wait for the police. While we're waiting for the police, let's do the other couple. Oh, here we go guys. So, I did mention this at Thameside Prison. Employee of the month gets their own parking spot. Yeah, they can't, he's called the police, they're ignoring. So we'll keep walking, it's quite a distance to the next one. So maybe we'll do Stamford Hill now, and then we'll do Elmley. We could. So this is Swale side. It's a little bit of a big shot for you guys. Like I said, I'm going to add the history to it. But while he's threatening the police, he was actually quite polite. It's just they're quite confused of filming laws. They don't understand that we don't live in China and you can film a prison. And that's the only issue, guys. And that's why I will always challenge it and go from there. So that's a couple of interactions, but there's your Swale side. There's your panickers. A couple of them coming out. I think he was checking, guys, see if I was gone or not. So what we'll do while he's checking, we'll have a little look what they're saying, eh? But all I'm trying to do is literally get to the next location and get filming these police. I didn't even want to film the prisons today. I'm here for the police at Kent. I think they may be out going to have a fag. Let's ask them if the police are actually coming. And then we can go from there, can't we? But yeah, they're a little bit panicky, guys. Oh. So this is the staff car park here, yeah. So this is the first gentleman that's giving me directives. So there's a couple of them at the window now. How's your day been anyway, good?
Yeah, thanks, actually. Yeah, not too bad.
Obviously you think what I'm doing is illegal and I'm challenging it, you know. That we're at a bit of a crossroads. But do you work there then?
I do work in the establishment, yeah.
How is it?
Wonderful. Yeah, it's right.
Are you actually helping people though?
We do our best.
Yeah, that's all you can do in life. I appreciate that. Right. So this is the staff car park. Oh, so your visitors, that's where they'll be coming down here, guys. This is not really my major interest. It's only just that officer that challenged me about the police coming that we're gonna try and have a conversation and see how long. Do you know how long the police will be? That's fine. You know you said you called the police. How long will they be? Whoa! Be my guest. So this is other prison officers in the. Got this little thing in there. They're obviously waiting for me, guys. So obviously if the police have been called, it'd be nice to know how long they'll be. So yeah, guys, this is unfortunately if you're coming to visit your family that are in Swale side, just beyond them walls, you will be going in there. And unfortunately, you do go through quite thorough checks to see your family member, which you can get to a point, because obviously there's a lot of drugs getting brought in prisons. For family members, they go through a lot anyway of their family member being inside. And then that search process is quite thorough. But I know they search their own prison officers now. Listen, can I just have an open dialogue? If I know how long the police will be, I'll wait around. If not, I'll go do Elmley. Ignorance is not good, sir. Your name is... Let me zoom in, get your name. Obviously you're hiding. So, you know your family when you brought up in life. Ignorance is not a good thing to have. Do you know what I mean? So when you be ignorant, guys, you get filmed more, don't you? Yeah, we're still on the land, guys. And as you can see, got a couple of them poking their heads in that little mirror there. So this is the ignorant prison officer. He was actually quite polite at the start, but now he's gone down in my estimation because he didn't tell me the information how long the police are going to be. So I would assume these two here are waiting for me. There's the number plate, guys. So I remember when I was at Woodhill filming, and the guy was in a van like this, and he was literally keeping an eye on me the whole time. So I'll put the link to that video in this description to this one, because it's quite funny that they were in this similar van, and I said to him about knickers and that, which I actually found quite interesting. What's quite interesting is they're actually going to wait for me now. So I'm actually, guys, giving them something to do today. You waiting for me, guys? Let's have a conversation. If you're going to wait for me, let's have a conversation. Perfect. Cheers. Good thumbnail, that. So obviously, guys, that's the number plate. This is 2 prison officers here patrolling on Gypsy while he's about. But we have to move on, guys. We're waiting for the police, but we have 2 other locations to do. So we are getting followed, but we have to move on. We can't be here for too long because Gypsy's got to eat lunch. So these following me is not doing a good thing because I need to eat lunch. But we have made one hell of an impression here. And I hope this is a little bit slower, guys. Go on, guys, I'll follow you. If you lot drive ahead, I'm going up there anyway. So I'll meet you there. Yeah, so they're obviously ignoring, guys. I will say that they have been told to follow me off the grounds by that older guy. He's more a superior officer. You have ranks in prison. So you have a PO, which is a personal officer. You have an SO, custody managers, and I can't remember the other one. But generally, guy, he would have been higher ranked to these 2. These will be on basic salary, and he would have told them, keep an eye on the gentleman filming and wait till he gets off the land. But I did just tell them, obviously, I'm going to do the other ones as well. So it kind of makes sense that I didn't realise I was getting an entourage, guys. I've only been here 20 minutes. So it's been very entertaining. It's getting a little bit heavy here, boss. We had a conversation, now they're following me. Do you work in that prison then? Ah, you're being ignorant. I will say, ignorance in life doesn't help. Now have a lovely day. So yeah, they're still following me out, which is down there. And then obviously we're going to turn to Almley. But I think it'd be slightly out of the guys in the van's jurisdiction, because obviously it's a different prison. But we will go there now. Let me pick this back up, guys.